A lot of stuff happening all at once. There we go. Welcome. We're doing stuff. I'm bringing the insulation in, and then I'm gonna get started on that. I wish I could show you guys this ridiculous situation I've gotten myself into with staging all the materials outside the room and the hallway, and how narrow it is, and how the room is, well, full of all the stuff that's usually in the room. So there's nowhere to, I've got a couch, a bed, a dresser, there's nowhere to maneuver the drywall in from a very narrow hallway. So we may end up having to like patchwork this one, which is fine in this scenario because drywall is not the finished surface for putting up paneling that she wanted. So, I mean, the drywall doesn't have to be mudded and finished in this situation. So it's fine. It's gonna drive me crazy knowing I didn't at least put like one coat of mud and tape on it. But hello everyone. Hi Void, Calla, Tony, Granny. Welcome Tony as your new mod. Friends. Alright, I'm gonna stumble over stuff, grumble a bit, and get to work. You guys wanna see the header I took out last night? Oh my god, I fought this thing all day. I fought it all day and finally got it out. There's one side of it. And that's the exterior side. Yeah, so there was no just leaving it in there and hoping for the best. It had to come out. That's the thing that, you know, keeps your roof from crushing your window and your... I wish I could reframe this and build a new sill. The windows aren't too bad, I guess. She could use with some the better energy efficient type ones than these. But I mean, the windows themselves are fine, but the box they built for it is like 1/2-inch plywood, and it's all wonky, and I hate it. I hate it. I'm not sure it's gonna stay when I go to take the outside off, honestly. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. Sorry if it sounds weird. I'm trying not to do loud stuff next to the mic. You may get a little bit of hoodie sound brushing up against it. I'm handling fiberglass insulation, so I made sure to bring a hoodie even though it's freaking hot in here. And I've got my double layer gloves on. Hopefully that will help. I think I'll start with the full pieces and then do the patchwork ones. Has anyone told you guys you're all very attractive and intelligent, not to mention funny? Yeah, a little bit of duct tape. Boy, thank you, Dad, Mom, Dad, all my moms and dads in the chat. Let me get my mask. As soon as I figure out where I put it. Oh no, the bald. It's everywhere. There, now I'm OSHA approved. Stand by for Darth Vader breathing sounds. Look what I'm doing. Oh, but I'm not filming. I'm an accomplished and professional YouTuber who doesn't have his camera on. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain. Okay, there we go. If you're wondering, the camera's up there. Yeah, we like when stuff falls down. These staples are not doing what I need them to do. I may go get my Milwaukee stapler instead of this lovely Stanley. Probably overdoing it on staples. Just want it to live there for a while. A fine start. I just need it to go faster. No, the one exposed part of my upper body. My bulb. Do a little tuck, little boot. I was kind of worried. So the insulation has this little paper flange, this flap, if you guys can even understand me, on the outside, and that's what you attach to your studs. I was kind of worried because I wanted to make sure it was attached to the new studs I put in, not the old ones, because I want to try to rip those mostly out from like here down at least, if I can do the outside. So I don't want to staple the insulation to the old studs and then it come out with it. And I also want it to expand out once we get the rotten wood out of the way. I want the insulation to fill the wall, so I'm hoping it's going to work. I've never had to do it like this before. This is a first timer for me, so hopefully we're not making any oopsie boo-boos along the way. I really do need to get this done tonight, if at all possible, so I can get on to some of my other customers. Plus, Miss A's roof is supposed to, no wait, it was going to take place this week. Now we moved it to next week because of the weather and because of this. So I just have to, you know, pay bills this week if I can. Oh. Cookie. Staple. Ow. You guys hear me crying like a baby a lot, it's because I tore my left knee up really bad doing the floor the other day. And it's in that like insanely tender phase of not yet healing. So every time I bump it, it's like searing pain. Just making sure the wall was still a wall. I had some staples left over from the plastic. Hey, Andre. Hey, Morphaphum. And Mysterious Mayo. Welcome to the party, guys. You're just joining us. This is my friend Miss B's house. She runs a, let me do this. Runs a daycare out of her home for income. She had a back room. Bear with me. Sorry for the noise. Let's try that. She had a back room where the plaster and the paint was cracking and coming off the wall, and lost my water. So we knew there was moisture in the wall, we just didn't know how bad it was. She's missing some siding on the outside of the house too. It's what I think that and bad work around the window are what caused all this. So we're trying to raise money on a GoFundMe. She had, you know, she was going to pay me to come in and just patch the wall a little bit. We didn't know we were going to be replacing the whole wall, and like we thought it was patch a few weak spots. We weren't expecting any framing or subfloor work, that kind of thing. But we realized that this is all, I can't pick that up with my finger. And down here, that's the wood holding her siding and insulation on the house. So much bigger job than the, you know, $100, $150 job we talked about in the beginning. I originally thought we had the goal set at like something ridiculous, like 6,000, because I thought we were going to be replacing siding, and like this whole east side of the house goes on for another 60 feet. I thought we were going to have to be doing all of that, but I went out and I beat on the house yesterday. Scientific method for measuring the durability and sustainability of a wall. But anyway, I beat the hell out of it going down the side, and it gets a lot sturdier, like 5 feet past this room. So I think the damage just kind of slowly seeped its way in, and it didn't get very far beyond this room. I think the outside of the south wall is going to need replaced about 10, 15 feet, and I think this one too, maybe 15, 20 feet. So that's like half what we were originally thinking. So that's good. So I'm going to get an updated quote tomorrow with the new numbers that I'm predicting, and probably drop the goal significantly, more like 3,000, I think, and we could do it all. We'll still have to save all of our siding. We won't be able to replace it, but adding siding is going to be ridiculous. Not to mention the time I got to put into it. Like I checked my little time tracking app this morning, and I've already got 40 hours into this in the last 3-4 days, and I've got to do other stuff, you know. So, but I think we can come back either next week or somewhere in there. I don't know if we hit our goal, and that'll cover everything. Plus the money that she and I have already got into it with the lumber, the drywall, the paneling. I'm gonna get back to stapling insulation in now. Hi, Brenda. Hello, state of the art. Thank you, Mysterious Mayo. Thank you, state of the art. Thank you. Very kind of you. We've only had a couple people so far. Well, one person get crappy about the GoFundMe side of things. Not a contributor. They just accused me of being a scam artist because, you know, I'm faking all of this. I don't know. I try to ignore stuff like that. I know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and that's all that matters to me. But when people say stuff like that, it can sting a little when you're just trying to help. And someone else said that I thought it was kind of early in my YouTube career to be doing a GoFundMe. I'll say I will address that, though, because this isn't a GoFundMe for the channel. This is a friend of mine needed help, and I would have done a GoFundMe, period. I'm only doing it on the channel because I know we can reach more people that way. Like, I would have just done like a local thing, but I don't think we would raise enough money. Definitely not. But the only reason we put it on the YouTube is because I love this woman to death, and that's the only way I could see helping her. Like, I don't have the kind of money to pay for all this stuff. She certainly doesn't right now. So I felt like I would be a bad friend if I didn't take advantage of this resource that I have. I agree it's early to be doing anything like this on the YouTube channel too, but that it needs done now. So what are you gonna do? I thought about it. I talked with AJ like all night, the night that we realized what the situation was, and I know it's a risk, but like I said, I feel like I'd be a bad friend if I didn't try to help her however I could. If people want to call me names for that, then they're welcome to. Those aren't the kind of people I want to associate with. And I know we're going to have stuff like that on the channel. Oh, get my mask back on. And then we're going to have stuff like that, especially as we grow. It's going to happen more often, but it just comes with the territory. People see you doing something nice, and it's sad that their initial or only reaction is, what's the angle here, when they see kindness being done, you know, like how rough has their life been, or to have never had anybody show you kindness for kindness sake, just doing something nice to be nice. That all you think is everything is a scam or an angle. Like, that's sad. I feel bad for those people. Channel members, if you haven't noticed yet, AJ did her first video this week. It's not her first video, but it's the first time she edited one all by herself. I'm very proud of her. You should check it out. I think she's gonna start her own channel too, spoilers. So watch out for that. Oh no. I need more bullets. Thank you, Dono. Appreciate that. Thank you, Amy, and welcome. And all the regulars, thank you. Friggin' love you guys so much. You're all so awesome. Like, we are very blessed to have one of the most amazing YouTube communities on the entire internet, I think. And I checked, I scoured, I looked over the entire internet, and I could not find a community as amazing as you guys. Props to you for that. If you guys are just joining us, I'm bald. Damn it, this stapler sucks. Pardon my Francais. Because, you know, that's the point of a staple gun, to have to go back and beat the staples in. I think I have the depth setting as far as it goes. It's so confusing because it has two sets of arrows on it that tells you if you turn it this way, that will increase the depth. And if you turn it that way, it will increase the depth. So I guess just keep turning it and it'll get deeper. There we go. That was a wee bit better. I'm going to revisit you, I think. So I do not want to cut a piece that long. I just saw more staples somewhere here. Hey, Fantasy Waves. Welcome. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. Well, I don't know. No, I don't want to do it that way. Oh, that was perfect. It's almost like they make it a certain length for a reason. I don't need to staple this many times since it's crammed in there. It's probably my worst work ever, but Bessie knows said not to use her initials. Hey, Octavia. You guys are just joining the party. We're at Miss B's house. I'm feverishly trying to get her wall finished up tonight from the inside. So currently stuffing insulation in, and then I'll be trying to hang drywall as soon as I figure out how to get it in the room. I'll get there. Ow, my knee. Oh, it hit me right in the forehead. That's gonna feel awesome in like 20 minutes. Heck yeah. Oh, I love y'all. I'm all for protecting my lungs, but I can't breathe like that right now. If any of you guys were here for the great asbestos scare of a couple days ago, it was not asbestos. After further extensive research, we believe it to be an old type of cellulose or spraying insulation, or foam insulation, I mean, that just got wet. There's a specific type that when it gets wet, it will turn super brittle and like powderized, like the stuff we found in the walls was. And after seeing several pictures of it and some video, I'm convinced that's what it was. So pretty much harmless, or as harmless as just, you know, any other insulation, drywall, breathing protection, eye protection, that kind of thing. I'm just gonna eyeball these, I think. What can I cut them? Now you see me, now you don't. Can you guys see me down here? Oh, I guess you kind of can. You can see my bald at least. Embrace the bald. You love it. You need it. You crave it. The shine, it compels you. Okay. That should get us there. I need good tape. I don't think I have any. So as to prevent that from unraveling upon me. And only at the worst possible times. I got pretty okay tape. I need this hoodie off yesterday. Now it is probably 80 degrees, 90 degrees in this room without the hoodie. I've got a fan on, but it's not really doing anything but moving hot air around. Huzzah! We've done the thing. Okay, that's... Sorry for the noise. Now you're back upon Father's breast, where I can nourish you and care for you. I know I'm weird, okay? This is what you signed up for. It's why you're here. It's a reflection of your tastes, not mine. Sort of a reflection of mine. What we got going on? Haha, Charlotte didn't recognize me without the hat. People really don't. I had eye protection on, Tony, and I took it off because there are no projectiles at this moment. Are you on the correct account, Charlotte? That's interesting. I know some people show up as nicknames rather than their usernames. I'm Bessie Moo, I'm not sure what morning means. I'm apparently not that good of a contractor. Dono, I have knee pads, knee protectors, but they're in the truck and not here. Hello, Laura. I'm glad you guys are weird too, Amy. It's Rick is short for Jerkington. Actually, Void, it's Richard. It was my birth name. My parents both liked the name Ricky, so they called me Ricky for short. Four-wheel beasties, actually, those Tyvek suits or painter suits that you're describing are no more forgiving than a hoodie is in this weather. It's like wearing a trash bag, basically. And it definitely keeps in the heat. These are more difficult, so I'm going to start with them. I think I may have prematurely cut that insulation because that appears to be wider than 16 inches. And that's on me for not measuring out my cripples more carefully. I'm fighting with long nails protruding through the sheathing on the outside when I was framing this stuff up. So rather than try to cut the nails or pull them through and risk damaging it even more than it already is, I had to just kind of work around them. But that's why I did that. Yep, we're gonna need a little piecey part. Knife. Just a knife. There it is. About that much. Oh, I'm good. No, I'm not. I'm pretty okay. Pretty okay. Miss B has a young family member that stays with her every couple weeks. And this is that person's room. He'll be here either this week or next weekend, so I want to have it as done as possible before he's back. She showed a picture of it in its current state. He was rather upset. I want to see if we can cheer him up a little bit before the week starts. Of course, I need my hammer. Is the stapler is garbage? Had a nail sticking out just a wee bit there. Really? Gotta keep it in place. Oh, I just touched my head. Idiot. Oh, wrong one. You gotta hold it with the bang bang side, not the side. It's my first time using the hammer. I think I did pretty good. Oh. Oh yeah, so the bottom ones. Yep. Reload. Thank you, McGranny. Thank you, Colleen. Yeah, I'm good. I won't be piercing my fingers today. But I appreciate your concern so very much. You guys really are awesome. Those are going in better. Supposed to soon. Come on, dude. There we go. Hammer. Actually, the reason I do these working lives is so that my wife knows what I'm up to. Doesn't think I'm out chasing cars and peeing on lampposts. Bothering the neighbor's cat, that kind of thing. Ah, you turd. Oh, thrilling live, I know. These work with me, so they're always so exciting. I'm gonna have to nail that one to the old, or stake, whatever. I should have put another stud on that one. Maybe we'll just have to leave that one in the wall. Let me do the outside. Okay, we did it. It's insulated, yay! I can already feel the temp dropping in here the slightest bit just from that. That's fantastic. Still have that daylight coming through the corner, but it is what it is right now. Have to get some new trim for in here. I'm gonna have to hopefully match the friggin' hardwood that we had to take out. It's like 50, 60 years old, maybe more. I don't know if you can still get that styled or not, especially locally. But I've got, let's see, I think 3 runs of hardwood I'm gonna have to put back down on the floor or come up with something. All right. Hey, Rusty. Hi, Nola. Thank you, McGranny. Rusty making good use of the Roger the Rabbit emoji. Thank you, Donna. I wish I'd gotten more done. Thank you, Anola. Very kind words. Thank you, Katrina. Katrina. Yeah, I wish I was done. I really wanted to hang out with AJ and the girls today, but we got to get this cooking. My brain's still not at full capacity. And my body, I'm realizing more and more, is definitely not what it was even just a few years ago. I used to be able to go at stuff like this hard 15, 16-hour days and be not fine, but okay, and do it all again the next day. And now I can't anymore. I got this new thing going on with my elbow. There's something moving around in here when I flex and extend it. It's not new pain, but the pain's gotten worse. And I was feeling it the other day, and it almost feels like a tendon's become detached or something. I went to pick up something stupid, my shop vac. I went to pick up my vacuum and like dropped it instantly because the pain was so bad I couldn't hold on to it. That's always thrilling. Okay, I think we're ready. I need to plan what I'm gonna do once I get the drywall in here because I'm doing this by myself. I don't have anybody to put screws in for me. So I think I'm going to put some stabilizer screws, whatever you want to call it, just past the 4-foot mark. And, it's not going to do me a whole lot since most of that is cut out, but see what happens. I'm going to have that much of a helping hand. Awesome. I'm Rick. We're going to put the full piece over the window. Yeah. Screws is over here. I always have my screw gun right here. Oh, it's under the laptop that I'm using to read your chest with. Silly me. Hi, Laura. Hi, Jen. Yeah, that is crazy, Laura. Hello, Missouri Ginger Bonnet. I don't think that's really going to do me a whole lot of favors, but I should probably get my belt on and some screws handy. Ew, my hands got all sweaty with the gloves on. Oh, don't even, Katrina. You're silly. It's very much the same room. Thank you for the kind words, though. You're all just too much. You're too much. Tool belt, that's what I'm doing. I have no idea how I'm getting the drywall in this room. I really don't. Maybe it's something of a mission impossible. Maybe if I take it all the way back outside, turn it around and flip it over, but then I've got to manipulate it once I get it in here, and I don't think I can flip a whole sheet. With the limited space I've got, definitely not by myself. Yeah, no, I don't even have 4 feet to the couch to play with, so this is going to get interesting. Oh. Last time, Rusty, I think I had the camera in selfie mode, and now I'm using the front-facing or back-facing camera. So it probably in the live flipped the room. This is you're seeing it now as it should be. BRB, maybe if I can get this drywall in. You guys are probably just gonna listen to me struggle for a while and say bad words, then go out of range of the mic or something. I think with this one having such a big cutout, I think that's what I was thinking. Because of the cutout, I should be able to flip it once I get it in here. We'll see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. With how close that was, I'm thinking I'm definitely not going to get the full sheet in here that I need to be able to bring in after I get these two put on. So I may have to cut it out in the hallway into little pieces and then bring it in as such. The door. So I'm not burning our house up with the heat. Okay. I'm gonna burn it up at some point. There we go. Okay. Oh, please tell me I got those in the right spot. Okay. Not at all. They need to be much higher. But that was close. Oh, I don't like that gap, man. Yeah, it'll be alright. Trim over it. Sorry, this is loud. You guys are right next to my screwdriver. I can keep it from ugga-dugging. There we go. Behold, a drywall. Are you not entertained? Kidding. Kidding. I wish, kind of wish I'd reached out to my buddy Derek. He has his own, he worked for me for a few months, a while back, a couple months, something like that, until he started his own finishing business. And he is like one of the most amazing, fastest, and cleanest drywallers I've ever seen. He would have already had the stuff on the wall and gave it a couple passes of mud and tape before I could even get one piece hung. Very talented guy. Swinged and missed it. Oh yeah, I am a little half an inch too far. I'm gonna stop me from raising that up. Oh, that plaster down there. Let me get it. Cleaned out as good as I thought I did. Apparently. You guys are curious how I'm hitting all these studs. I came through earlier. I tried to remember to do this when I think of it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but I've got pieces of painter's tape along the ceiling and the floor marking where all the studs or cripples are. Since they're so, well, it's patchwork, so they're not 16 inches apart like they should be in every sense. I tried to keep them as close to it as possible for the next guy, but some of them are way off that measurement. I mark with the tape so I know where to go. Ooh, I'm off. Right elbow is freaking killing me. I can't squeeze, I can't pull. I can barely lift anything with it. And being a righty makes things kind of difficult. Fortunately, I've trained myself to be somewhat ambidextrous. And that just means I can kind of do some things with my left hand. I just suck with it compared to right-handed stuff. Yeah, que sera, sera. Ew. Cut back to that one. I thought. Nope. No. I'll have to cut that. I hope that's gonna leave me enough drywall. Forgot I was gonna plan it to have nailers in place at certain points so I wouldn't have to cut off a big chunk of drywall like this, but oh man, it's right there. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. I've tried doing the elbow braces, Charlotte, but I don't know. I was gonna say something and it's left me now. Nope, that didn't work. Damn it. I have to cut it deeper if I want to snap it like I'm trying to. There we go. Right. Oh no, I left my Ugga Dugga. Don't leave the Ugga Dugga. You need it. Oh, that was not as straight as I thought it was. Whoops. A little swoop at the end there. Ah, it's gonna make fitting that a pain in the butt. Dingus. I got a level right there somewhere. Had to go and eyeball things. There's not a stud there at all. Well, I may have to make some racket here for a second, kids. It's not a bad idea, Amber. I may try that. Using a compression saw. Oh no, something has definitely come detached. I don't know if it's like a dislocation type thing. The pain is almost excruciating. I'm so used to it, but it's just like, more hurt than usual, I guess. Of course, right on that screw. Two screws, kinda. Holds for super loud power tools. And we're back. Now I get to figure out how to bring the other piece in. It also shouldn't be too bad. But the cutout on that one is not as large. So it's more drywall to maneuver. Hi, Debbie. Well, thank you. Very kind of you to say. I'm just a dude that does stuff. Not too much fancy about me. Oh, man. How am I going to get this in there? I can lift it up higher than that. I need to be on the other side of this for one. I wish you guys could see me struggle right now. I'm sure it's hilarious. I thought about bringing the camera out for that part, but she's got a lot of pictures and stuff in the hallway. And she did ask to remain anonymous. So. Hey, it worked. So far. Elbow. Just making things way harder than they need to be. Shut. Knocking pictures down. Okay, I think we're in. We did the thing. Whew, man. Piece of cake. I left the stapler plugged in and I can't reach the cord to remove it. Oh hell, I still gotta do the cutout for the outlet too. I forgot I was saving that for when I got in here. Oops. Man. Okay. She has an outlet in this one, receptacle in this wall, but I've got to cut out of the drywall still. I haven't measured for it yet, so I'll be doing that presently. Move over. There's no room in this room. Oh my gosh, come on, dude. This is getting ridiculous. I'll hold it with my foot. It's fine. As long as I don't forget about it. 49 on the wall. 33 to 37 down. I used to know this. 51 and 3/8, we'll call it. I'll call it a half. Screw it. All right. Cross fingers. So yeah, we'll do it that way. Maybe shut that door. Knocked a bunch of stuff off the wall and I feel bad. $49.5. Oh, look at that. It's like right on it. Okay. The marks. I'm going to require bathroom breaks. I even went before we got in the car. Okay. Apologies, guys. I will be right back. And then when I get back, I'm going to mute you so I can cut that hole out. BRB. Sorry for the interruption. And we're back. So happy to see you guys carrying on a conversation with yourselves. Everybody hanging out, having a good time. Makes me joyful. Oh. Alright. Suit back up. And make some magic. Can't do my usual trick where I use my pry bar thing with my foot. Because we're missing part of our floor here. Maybe I can. We'll create a cantilever. Using our broken level. No, I don't think that's gonna raise it up enough, is it? Nope. It's fun to pretend. First things first, let's see if we hit our receptacle. Actually, I better get prepared in case this is on the money. I want to be able to stick it to the wall as quickly as possible. That way a tiny bit. Oh, gotta come back this way because of that stupid plywood window box. Oh, with some crap in it. What is the frequency, Kenneth? It's that forever plaster. The forever plaster. Here we go. That way a teeny tiny bit. I think we're there. Get a couple screws ready. Right there. And about there. Okay. How am I gonna get this up? With a bum on. Man. Oh, come on. Enough. Stay. No, where'd my screw gun go? Stay. We did it. May not be perfect, but it's adequate. Not too bad. I had to use a different kind of box than I normally would when I rewired a receptacle. Because it's a small town and everything's closed on Sunday, so I had to work with what I got. I should have just kept the wiring off. Run the box after the drywall, but nope. Yep. Need a new bit. Oh, it's getting a little round. Yeah, that'll be well enough, I mean. Once we get the floor back in and trim on, that'll be just fine. I'm gonna check some numbers real quick. Make sure I'm gonna have enough drywall and I didn't screw myself. Yes sir, we're good to go. Yeah, I can't wait till we can do stuff like this all the time. I stress a lot more, but feel a lot better about the jobs like this. Knowing that it's like something that someone desperately needs and would not have been able to get accomplished professionally otherwise. It's very fulfilling to provide a service like that. I still enjoy what I do in normal situations, but ones like this, it's just, I don't know, it's a lot more satisfying when it's all done. Should have one right here, too. Now I want to screw into the old, only the new. Oh, let's cut that one off too. I forgot to check that before I hung it. Oopsies. Oh no, I hit that one right on the money. Good deal. I'm not even going to take credit for that one. This stud ended up being exactly where I needed it to be. I'd love to say I planned it, but I did not. That was a happy accident. The Chaos God, smile upon us this day. Or do they? You never know with those stinking Chaos Gods. No mas. Two more. It's an end piece. I want to make sure it's good and secure. Well, that is simply not gonna do. There we go. I'm happier now. More measuring. Yeah, I am not gonna get that full piece in here. There's no way in heck it's happening. So I'll just make the tiniest of messes in her hallway and bring them in. Full piece will be that 49 looks like. Yeah, I think 49 will fit. I'm gonna go 48 3/4, just for safety's sake. Full piece is 48 3/4. Partial. 1 3/4. 3/4. Let's go 34.5. One way. $49 on him. Shit, what did I say? 43.5. 34. That would have been weird. 34.5. Bye. About 30. You know what am I going to do with you guys while we cut this piece? I guess you're just going to hang out there? Deal with it. Love you, bye. I'll be right back. It won't take me but 47.5 seconds. Once I get there and start. Don't start counting yet. I guess you guys do get audio with me, so I'm trying to be quiet because she's taking a nap. 49 from this side. I'm watching the live. Oh, she's watching the live right now, apparently, guys. Watching me destroy her precious home in the other room. Alright, I want to say 34.5. By 30. Okay, maybe I lied about the 47.5 seconds. Give me a break. I'm doing my best, you guys. Lost my other mark. There it is. Oop.
I can clean that message.
What's that?
I can clean that message.
I know you can, but I'm capable of cleaning up after myself, too. Almost there. Thank you.
I wish I could find it different.
You're okay. They know you appreciate it. Let's get the main part of these cut. I can bring it back in there with you guys and finish it. It's one of my followers. Oh, I don't think so. She's not from around here. Tracy B, you're not local to me, are you? Oh. I was thinking you were north or west somewhere. Alright, wish me luck. Here I come again, part one. One partial piece of drywall. Yeah, North Carolina, that's what I thought. Thank you, Tracy. She's from North Carolina, Miss B. No, that's my wife. AJ.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay. Put this back in here. I appreciate you guys hanging out when we do these working lives because I know I can't engage a whole lot. You guys seem to make your own fun, hanging out, getting along, and it makes me happy. Thank you for that. I feel so naked without my hat. I don't even know where I put it. I think it fell off my fat head. Let's do the crappy one first. Get it out of the way. So I can nurse my elbow and cry. Ow. Oh no, it's off. Okay, here's the rumbling. Oh, really? Just ever so slightly too long. Ow. Alright. I brought my rasp pen. There it is. Hate using drywall rasps because it makes so much dust. Come on, dude. Ow. Better. Still not quite. Turn your volume down, kids. It's gonna be loud for a second. Maybe. Oh, there's a little booger right there. There we go. All right. Okay. There we go. Come on, fingers. Look at me. I can no longer see a child. Hey, AJ. Yes, the sink is done and Mac's oven is fixed too. That's the video that I'm working on right now that was supposed to be out a couple days ago. I'm, gosh, maybe 30% through editing. It's going to be a minute. I don't want to, but I may have to push it to next weekend because I'm going to be super busy if I don't fall to my death first. Super busy this week. Kind of kicking myself for setting a weekly schedule at times like this. It'd be nice to have a little more of a buffer when I'm really backed up with things. But what to choose? I wish you guys could experience the temperature difference in this room between getting the insulation up and now having the drywall up. Like, it's already probably 10 degrees cooler in here. Fantastic. It's good with winter being right around the corner. It means it'll help keep the cold out too. And our, like, I don't know about where all of you guys are, but in Illinois, our energy costs have been like insane. Our electric bill, I think, normally $300 in the middle of the summer when we're running the AC all the time. That's how it used to be. And then it went up with the last time they gouged the prices. And then I think AJ said the last one we got was $1,000 freaking dollars. Absolutely not. I don't know how they can get away with doing this stuff to people. Like, what about folks on fixed incomes and disability and things like that? The heck are they supposed to do? Rates tripling and quadrupling like that. Some people just have no soul. We don't talk about politics, blah, blah, blah on the channel. turd. I don't think I realized until I was on this particular job how often I call things turds. I probably say, "Oh, you turd," 74 times a day. But I've been trying to be better about my swearing and things like that, so at least that's what I'm saying instead of worse utterances. Hey, look, guys, it's almost a wall. Yay! You did it! Stray staple. About this many more screws. That was 3 too many. My over or under, guys, I think I grabbed 3 more screws than I need from the bucket because of my weird TISM powers. So put your wagers in now. I think I have 3 too many screws. I will not be counting as I do this. I will just be putting them in as needed. Do you think I'm over or under? Price is Right rules. If I have 4 or more screws left over when we're done, I lose. If I have 3 left over, then I win the grand prize. And that's, I get to go get a cheeseburger. No, roast. AJ's making roast. Oh. Beef pot roast is my all-time favorite meal of all time. And that wonderful woman is at home as we speak, preparing some for me. And our children, I guess, but it's mostly for me. I'm excited to devour it when I get there. There we go. Personally getting such and such. There we go. Alright? Yeah. Ain't gotta be pretty, it's just gotta cover that big old hole. I think I'm way off on my guess. We'll see. Now there's quite a few screws still in my pouch though. Oh no, not as many as I thought. It's riveting. I'm on the edge of my seat waiting to find out if I have 3 too many screws. Been attacked by a broom. Oh yeah, we're way over. Final tally. You ready? There's 2, 3, 4. Damn it, Bobby. So close. It's a wall, you guys. Yay. Huzzah. Now, time is it? Oh, it's already 6:30. God, it'll be 8 before I even get stuff cleaned up and out of here. And I've still got to put the paneling on. Oh. Or I could come visit the kids one more time tomorrow and tell my next customer she's going to have to wait a day for me to put her doors on. This will get Miss B through to not have heat blasting into her home again one more night. I'm hungry and tired and I want to see my kids, y'all. So I may call it there this evening. I still got to finish painting the trim anyway. That's going to cover up the paneling. I was kind of hoping to get almost finished in the live, but I feel like that's a transformation enough, yeah, from bare, naked, empty wall to insulated and drywalled. It's a pretty good transformation video for the GoFundMe contributors and stuff to see tangible results, right? I'm not worried about that little guy. Come on. There we go. Let me read your beautiful words, you beautiful people. I don't know, something's missing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Rusty? What's missing? Hello, Paula. Tony's on a fixed income, and you guys have programs that let you pay average and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Liberty. So can you guys see it? Yeah, it's in frame. So outside of the house, if you look at the video where we announced the GoFundMe, I think I've got a shot of it in there. But where the siding meets on the outside of her house, there's supposed to be a corner piece of vinyl there where the siding returns into and it keeps weather out. It's been off for a while and she didn't know because she never goes in the backyard. The kids play out front. And when we did notice, I was completely covered up and I had that other job there for a while. So it took me a couple months to be able to get here. I didn't realize it was this bad, or I may have put my foot down with my old workplace. I mean, this has been going on long enough that it wouldn't have mattered if I got here a month ago, 2 months ago. It still would have been this bad, but we would have known sooner. Anyway, that piece is missing, so there is a void right here going that way, and right here going that way. And around here, most of our weather comes from that direction. So anytime we got a storm out of the south or out of the east, it would blow directly into the inner workings of her house. Also, there's some weird trim stuff going on around the window out here. They used like sheet metal screws and stuff, and I'm pretty sure that was leaking also. So what I want to do, part of the point of the GoFundMe, we could have, I take a huge hit, but we could have managed doing this on our own. It's the sheathing and stuff and the house wrap and the starter strips and the hardware and everything else that's going to go into the work on the outside. Is why we did the GoFundMe, because that's going to be a couple $1,000s at least. Good news is, though, if you guys missed it earlier, I went around the house yesterday before it got dark and gave a much more thorough inspection than I had before. And I don't think the damage is extensive as we thought. I think it goes down most of this wall, maybe a little bit past it on the south side. I know it goes to here, and then I think the next room over is her bathroom. I think it extends to about where the window is in the bathroom. So like 15 feet down this wall, 10 to 15 feet down that wall, I think is all we're gonna have to replace. I thought it was gonna be the whole south wall, and our house is long, running this way like 60, 70 feet. So that was gonna be a lot. We're talking over 600 square feet of plywood and everything else. That's why the original goal was so high. But now that I think we're gonna be doing about half that, that should drop us down to maybe, give or take, 3,000. And we're almost there now with the GoFundMe. So we may be able to cut it off here in a couple days and have enough to cover it, as long as I can save her siding. The aluminum is crap, but it's still pretty much in one piece. We'll just need some holes sealed and that kind of thing. That side of the house in the front are vinyl, and like the lower 3 or 4 feet of that face of the house, the vinyl's coming apart too. So But with our local suppliers, it's a special color and you have to order a whole box of it. So that's going to get pricey. But I'm going to see what I can do about salvaging what we have and just fixing it the best we can. This is already going to help, but there's no way around it. The siding has got to come off and new plywood has to go up. And then what I'm going to try to do is all the bad studs that were in this wall, cut them out and remove them so that rot doesn't spread. There's like some fungus and stuff going on. The moisture isn't trapped in there. We want to get all that wood out because it's like wet to the touch right now. So that's just going to start the process over again if we don't get it out of there. And then I'll hang new, we call it sheathing. It's the plywood that goes on the side of the house. Hang that, seal it up. We'll put house wrap around those parts. Step it up. Maybe new trim pieces. I'd like to do something different with this window, but I don't think we're going to be able to. I really wanted to replace the window. That was another reason the original goal was so high, but I don't think we're going to get high enough to do new siding and new windows and all that stuff like I wanted to. So we're just going to handle what's damaged, get it out, and put everything back more securely. Yeah. All right, guys. I think, I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to clean up, load my stuff up, go see my family for a bit, and then make one lady very unhappy by telling her she's going to have to wait another day or two for her project. And tell Miss B I will see her tomorrow. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hey, Dinosaur. I'm glad you made it. Yes, Paula, it's going to help with the heating and cooling tremendously. Laura, hello. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, people aren't always that understanding. Some customers, not this lady, the one that I'm talking about, she's very sweet. But there's some people, I could show them tell them this is a daycare and she's on a set income and blah, blah, blah. And they'd be like, well, you told me you'll be here Monday, so you better be here Monday or I'm going to post it on Facebook that you're a piece of crap, because that's how our area can be. Not always. Oh, look at that, guys. Miss B figured out how to change her name. She's in the chat. Everyone say hi to Miss B. I'm glad you're here. Assisted find a cinder block house in Florida. Cinder block survives better than brick or wood and panel exterior homes. I'm sure it does. Thank you, Tony. All right, guys. Yeah. Figures Miss B just got here, and then I'm gonna go and bail on everyone. But hey, guess what? No matter what battles you guys are fighting, you're still here. That means I'm proud of you. We're all proud of you. And no matter what, you're doing a good job. Just keep it up. Love you. Bye. Mwah.